You're tired. I know you are. You don't have to say it out loud. You don't have to explain it or justify it or make it sound worse than it is or better than it feels. You're just tired. And not just the kind of tired that sleep can fix. It's deeper than that, isn't it? It's the kind of tired that lives in your bones, in your chest, in the quiet moments when you finally sit down and realize you've been holding your breath all day. It's the weariness that comes from carrying things you were never meant to carry alone, from trying to be strong when you're falling apart, from smiling when your heart is breaking, from showing up when all you want to do is disappear. You're tired of trying, tired of fighting, tired of pretending you have it all together when the truth is, you're barely holding on. Maybe you're tired of the same struggles, the same battles, the same mountains that never seem to move no matter how much faith you muster. Maybe you're exhausted from relationships that drain you, from work that demands more than you have to give, from responsibilities that pile up faster than you can sort through them. Maybe you're tired of your own thoughts, the ones that won't let you rest, the ones that replay every mistake, every regret, every what if and should have been. The anxiety that greets you in the morning before your feet even hit the floor. The worry that tucks you in at night and whispers all the things that could go wrong tomorrow. You're tired of being afraid. Afraid you're not enough. Afraid you'll fail. Afraid you'll let people down. Afraid that if you stop moving, stop producing, stop performing, everything will fall apart. Afraid that if people really knew you, really saw the mess behind the mask, they'd walk away. You're tired of feeling alone, even in rooms full of people, even surrounded by family, even in the middle of conversations where you're smiling and nodding and saying you're fine. Because the truth is, no one really sees you. No one really knows the weight you carry. And you've stopped trying to explain it because it's exhausting to put into words what you can barely understand yourself. You're tired of the silence where you've prayed and heaven feels like brass, where you've cried out for answers and all you hear is the echo of your own voice, where you've begged for breakthrough and all you see is more of the same. You're tired of waiting, tired of hoping, tired of believing that things will get better when every day feels like evidence that they won't. You're tired of being strong, because strength is what everyone expects from you. Strength is what you've always shown. You're the one people lean on, the one who has it together, the one who encourages everyone else, but who encourages you, who holds you when you're breaking, who tells you it's okay to not be okay. You're just so tired, and maybe you feel guilty for even feeling this way, because you know you should be grateful. You know there are people who have it worse. You know you're blessed, but somehow that knowledge doesn't lift the weight. It just adds another layer. The guilt of being tired when you shouldn't be. The shame of struggling when you should be strong. The confusion of feeling empty when your life looks full. You're tired of yourself, tired of your weaknesses, tired of your patterns, tired of promising you'll do better and then falling into the same habits. Tired of the gap between who you want to be and who you actually are. Tired of starting over. Tired of trying to fix what feels permanently broken. Maybe you're physically tired too. Sleep doesn't come easy anymore, does it? Your body aches in ways it didn't used to. You wake up tired. You go through the day tired. You go to bed tired. And the cycle repeats. Your mind won't shut off. Your heart won't settle. Your soul won't rest. You're tired of the noise, the demands, the notifications, the expectations, the voices telling you what you should do, who you should be, how you should live. The pressure to keep up, to measure up, to never give up. The constant feeling that you're behind, that you're missing something, that everyone else has figured out what you're still struggling to understand. You're tired of the pain, the kind that doesn't show on the outside, the heartbreak that hasn't healed, the wounds that won't close, the grief that sits heavy in your chest, the disappointment that colors everything, the betrayal you can't forget, the loss you can't accept, the hurt that has become so familiar you've learned to function with it, but it never stops draining you. You're tired of being disappointed, by people, by circumstances, by yourself, by the way things turned out versus how they were supposed to be. You're tired of getting your hopes up only to watch them crumble, tired of trusting only to be let down, tired of believing things will change only to find yourself in the same place again. You're tired of fighting battles no one else can see, the invisible wars happening in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit. The struggles you can't talk about because they sound too small or too big or too complicated. The daily choice to get up and keep going when every part of you wants to quit. The effort it takes just to appear normal when nothing feels normal anymore. And maybe you've tried everything. You've read the books. You've listened to the podcasts. You've gone to therapy. You've talked to friends. You've changed your routine. You've tried to think more positively. You've done the things you're supposed to do. And still, the tiredness remains. The exhaustion persists. The weariness goes bone deep. Maybe you're tired of trying to be fixed. Tired of being a project. Tired of analyzing what's wrong with you. Tired of the pressure to heal faster, to get better, to move on, to be whole. Sometimes you don't want solutions. You don't want strategies. You don't want to be told what you should do differently. You just want someone to see you, to acknowledge that this is hard, to sit with you in it without trying to rush you through it. You're tired of the disconnect between what you know and what you feel. You know God loves you, but you don't feel loved. You know He's good, but life doesn't feel good. You know He has a plan, but right now it feels like chaos. You know joy comes in the morning, but you've had so many mornings and the joy still hasn't come. The gap between theology and reality is exhausting. You're tired of being misunderstood, of having your struggle minimized, of being told to just pray more, have more faith, trust more, as if you haven't been praying, as if your faith hasn't been tested to the breaking point, as if trust wasn't the very thing that's been ripped from your hands over and over. You're tired of the performance, the spiritual performance, the social performance, the professional performance, the family performance. You're tired of being who everyone needs you to be, tired of the roles you have to play, tired of the expectations you have to meet, tired of the image you have to maintain. You just want to be yourself, messy and imperfect and tired, without judgment or correction or advice. Maybe you're tired of God, and maybe that sounds terrible to admit. Maybe you feel guilty even thinking it, but you're tired of seeking Him and not finding Him, tired of knocking and the door staying closed, tired of asking and not receiving, tired of the silence, tired of the waiting, tired of the mystery, tired of not understanding, tired of holding on to faith that feels like it's slipping through your fingers like sand. You're tired of being told you need to rest when rest feels impossible, when there are bills to pay and people depending on you and responsibilities that won't wait, when resting feels like giving up, when stopping feels like failing, when slowing down feels like falling behind. You're tired of the tension between what you need and what you have to do. You're tired of your own prayers. They feel repetitive, desperate, unanswered. You're tired of asking for the same things, tired of confessing the same sins, tired of crying the same tears, tired of the monotony of need. You're tired of needing so much. You're tired of comparison, of seeing everyone else's highlight reel while you're living your behind-the-scenes struggle. Tired of wondering why it seems easy for them and impossible for you. Tired of feeling less than. Tired of feeling like you're the only one who can't get it together. You're tired of time moving too fast and too slow at the same time. The days drag, but the years fly. You're getting older, and you don't have the energy you used to. The dreams you would feel further away. The time you thought you'd have is running out. The urgency of life is exhausting when you barely have energy for today, let alone tomorrow. You're tired of the heaviness of the world, the news, the brokenness, the injustice, the suffering, the evil. It all feels like too much to hold, too much to process, too much to care about when you're already maxed out caring about your own life. You're tired of being tired. And that might sound redundant, but it's true. You're tired of this being your reality. Tired of tiredness being your constant companion. Tired of having to pace yourself, protect yourself, limit yourself because you just don't have more to give. You're tired of operating at half capacity. Tired of your life feeling smaller because you don't have the energy for more. Maybe you wonder if it will always be this way. If this is just who you are now. If you'll ever feel light again. If joy will ever be more than a memory. If peace will ever be more than a concept. If rest will ever be real. Maybe you've thought about giving up. Not in a dramatic way. Not in a way you'd ever actually act on. But in the quiet exhaustion of your heart, you've wondered what it would be like to just stop. To not have to try anymore. To be released from the burden of continuing. And maybe that scares you. The fact that you've thought it. The fact that you've felt it. The fact that the fight in you has dimmed to almost nothing. Here's what I want you to know. What I need you to hear. What God is saying to you right now, in this moment, in your exhaustion. You are not weak for being tired. You are not failing because you're weary. You are not less than because you're struggling. This tiredness, this exhaustion, this weariness that has become your companion, it doesn't disqualify you. It doesn't diminish you. It doesn't define you. It makes you human. And God doesn't despise your humanity. He created it. He inhabits it. He understands it in ways you can't even comprehend. You are not too much. Your need is not too great. Your pain is not too deep. Your tiredness is not too heavy. There is no such thing as too much for God. He is not overwhelmed by you. He is not frustrated with you. He is not tired of you. You can be exactly as tired as you are. You don't have to minimize it. You don't have to spiritualize it. You don't have to apologize for it. You can bring your absolute exhaustion, your complete depletion, your utter weariness, and lay it down. Right here, right now. This is not a place of judgment. This is a place of mercy. This is not a place where you have to explain yourself, or defend yourself, or improve yourself. This is a place where you can simply be. Tired, weak, empty, broken, real. God sees you. Not the you that you show everyone else. Not the you that you wish you were. Not the you that you're trying to become. He sees the you that exists right now, in this moment, in all your exhaustion and weakness and struggle. And he is not disappointed. He is not distant. He is not disgusted. He is drawing near, closer than your next breath, nearer than your racing thoughts, more present than the pain you feel. He sees the weight you're carrying, and he's not asking you to carry it better. He's asking you to give it to him. He sees your weariness, and he's not telling you to try harder. He's inviting you to rest deeper. He sees your brokenness, and he's not demanding you fix it. He's offering to heal it. You don't have to be strong right now. You don't have to have faith that moves mountains. You don't have to have your theology figured out. You don't have to understand his ways, or trust his timing, or see the bigger picture. You just have to be here. Tired as you are, weak as you feel, empty as you've become. Because that's exactly the kind of person he came for. Not the strong, not the put together, not the ones who have it figured out. He came for the weary, the heavy laden, the burdened, the exhausted, the ones who can't take another step, the ones who are at the end of themselves. That's you. And that means you're exactly where you need to be to encounter him. Not despite your tiredness. Because of it, your exhaustion has brought you to the end of your own strength. And the end of your strength is the beginning of his. So you don't have to muster up energy you don't have. You don't have to find strength you can't find. You don't have to conjure up faith you don't feel. You just have to stop. Stop striving. Stop performing. Stop pretending. Stop carrying what you were never meant to carry. And listen. Because he has something to say to you. Something that will reach the deepest part of your weariness. Something that will touch the most exhausted corners of your soul. Something that will meet you exactly where you are and begin to lift the weight you've been dragging. You don't have to do anything right now. You don't have to fix anything. You don't have to figure anything out. You just have to receive. Receive his presence. Receive his peace. Receive his promise. He is here. In your tiredness. In your weakness. In your weariness. And he's about to speak rest into the places that have known nothing but exhaustion. So take a breath. Let your shoulders drop. Unclench your jaw. Release the tension you've been holding. This is a safe place. You are seen. You are known. You are loved. Exactly as you are. Tired and all. Now listen. Come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened. Come exactly as you are, with everything you're carrying, with all the weight that's pressing down on your shoulders, with the exhaustion that's seeping into your bones. Come to me, not to a set of rules, not to a religion, not to a performance or a standard or an expectation you have to meet. Come to me, to a person, to a presence, to someone who sees you, knows you, and wants you anyway. Come to me. You don't have to clean yourself up first. You don't have to get your act together. You don't have to fix what's broken or hide what's messy or pretend you're stronger than you feel. Come as you are, tired, worn, depleted, running on empty, holding on by a thread. Come with your doubt and your questions and your confusion. Come with your anger and your disappointment and your fear. Come with everything that makes you feel unqualified to come. Because that's exactly who this invitation is for. Not the ones who have it all together. Not the ones who are spiritually strong and emotionally stable and mentally clear. This invitation isn't for the people who don't need it. It's for you, the one who's barely making it. The one who's exhausted from trying. The one who's tired of being tired. Come to me, and I will give you rest. Real rest. Not just a nap. Not just a break. Not just a temporary relief that disappears the moment you open your eyes. Rest that goes deeper than sleep. Rest for your soul. The part of you that never stops, never settles, never finds peace. The part that churns with anxiety, even when your body is still. The part that carries burdens, even in your dreams. The part that has forgotten what it feels like to be light, to be free, to be at peace. That part of you, the deepest, weariest, most burdened part, I will give it rest. Because I see what you're carrying. Every burden you've been shouldering alone. Every responsibility you've taken on that was never yours to bear. Every expectation you're trying to meet. Every standard you're exhausting yourself to reach. Every person you're trying to please. Every role you're trying to fill. I see it all. The weight of other people's needs. The pressure of their expectations. The fear of their disappointment. You've been trying to be enough for everyone, and it's crushing you. I see the burdens you carry from your past. The regrets that won't release you. The shame that won't leave you alone. The mistakes you can't stop replaying. The wounds that haven't healed. The pain you've been dragging forward into every new day. I see the weight of your present. The bills that keep coming. The problems that keep multiplying. The relationships that keep draining. The circumstances that keep overwhelming. The daily grind that keeps grinding you down. I see the weight of your future. The uncertainty that terrifies you. The unknowns that paralyze you. The what-ifs that haunt you. The fear that everything you're building could crumble. The anxiety about tomorrow that robs you of today. I see all of it, and I'm not asking you to carry it better. I'm not giving you tips on how to balance it more effectively. I'm not telling you to be stronger, or try harder, or have more faith. I'm telling you to give it to me. All of it. Every burden. Every weight. Every load. Take my yoke upon you. I know that sounds counterintuitive. You're exhausted from carrying, and I'm asking you to take something else? But stay with me. A yoke is meant for two. It's designed so that you're not pulling alone. When you take my yoke, you're not adding to your burden. You're sharing it. You're yoked to me, connected to me, moving with me, and I'm infinitely stronger than you. The yoke I'm offering you isn't like the one you've been wearing. The world has put a yoke on you of performance, of perfection, of productivity. It demands more and more and more, and it's never satisfied. It tells you that you have to earn your worth, prove your value, justify your existence. It measures you by what you produce, what you accomplish, what you achieve. That yoke is heavy. It's crushing you, and it will never, ever be enough. But my yoke is different. My yoke is easy. My burden is light. Not because there's no work. Not because there's no purpose. Not because life becomes effortless. But because you're no longer working to earn something you already have. You're no longer striving to prove something that's already been settled. You're no longer carrying a weight that I'm ready to bear. When you're yoked to me, I carry the weight. I set the pace. I provide the strength. You don't have to pull harder. You just have to stay connected to me. You don't have to figure out the way. You just have to follow my lead. You don't have to manufacture the energy. You just have to draw from my supply. My burden is light because I don't place on you what I'm not willing to carry with you. I don't demand what I'm not willing to provide. I don't require what I'm not willing to enable. Every expectation I have comes with the empowerment to meet it. Every call I place on your life comes with the strength to walk it out. Every assignment I give you comes with my presence to accomplish it. You're not doing this alone. You've been doing it alone, and that's why you're exhausted. You've been trying to be strong enough, wise enough, capable enough, faithful enough in your own power. And your own power was never meant to be enough. Not because you're deficient, but because you're human. And humans weren't designed to carry the weight of the world. Humans weren't built to operate in their own strength indefinitely. Humans need rest, need help, need someone stronger than themselves. That's not weakness. That's design. You were created to depend on me, to draw from me, to lean on me, to find your strength in connection with me, not in independence from me. The exhaustion you feel is what happens when you try to be God instead of walk with God. When you try to be in control of everything. When you try to fix everything. When you try to hold everything together. When you try to be everyone's savior, everyone's solution, everyone's source. That was never your job. That's my job, and I'm really good at it. You know why my yoke is easy? Because I already know what's coming. I'm not stressed about tomorrow because I've already been there. I'm not worried about how things will work out because I've already worked them out. I'm not anxious about whether there will be enough because I am enough. I am the bread of life. You will not hunger. I am the living water. You will not thirst. I am the good shepherd. You will not lack. I am the way. You will not be lost. I am the truth. You will not be deceived. I am the life. You will not remain dead. Everything you need, I am. So you can stop trying to be everything for everyone else. You can stop trying to manufacture what only I can provide. You can stop exhausting yourself trying to produce fruit that only comes from abiding in me. Learn from me. Not just about me. From me. Watch how I move. Watch how I rest. Watch how I respond. I am gentle. I don't force. I don't demand. I don't manipulate. I don't drive you into the ground with impossible standards and crushing expectations. I am gentle with your weakness. I am patient with your struggle. I am kind to your failure. I meet your lack with abundance. I meet your inability with my capability. I am humble in heart. I don't need you to impress me. I don't need you to perform for me. I don't need you to earn my love or prove your worth. I already know your value because I'm the one who created it. I already decided you were worth dying for before you did a single thing to deserve it. So you can lay down the exhausting work of trying to be impressive. You can stop the performance. You can let go of the pressure to prove yourself. You're already accepted, already loved, already valued, already enough. Not because of what you do, because of who I am. And when you learn from me, when you watch how I move through the world, when you observe my pace, when you notice my priorities, you'll find rest for your soul. Because I never rushed. I never hurried. I never sacrificed peace for productivity. I took time to rest. I withdrew to quiet places. I said no to good things to save energy for the right things. I let people be disappointed when their expectations didn't align with my assignment. I released outcomes I wasn't meant to control. I lived yoked to my Father, drawing from His strength, following His lead, trusting His wisdom. And I'm inviting you into the same way of living. Not striving, abiding, not performing, resting, not earning, receiving. You will find rest for your soul when you stop trying to generate what can only come from connection with me. Peace isn't something you create. It's something I give. Strength isn't something you muster. It's something I supply. Joy isn't something you manufacture. It's something that flows from my presence. Rest isn't something you achieve. It's something you enter. And you enter it by coming to me, by surrendering your burdens, by exchanging your yoke for mine, by learning to move at my pace instead of the world's pace, by drawing from my strength instead of depleting your own. This is what you've been missing. This is why you're so tired. You've been living like you're on your own, like everything depends on you, like you have to generate the power to keep going. But you don't. I'm here. I've always been here. I've been waiting for you to stop long enough to receive what I'm offering. Rest isn't a reward you earn after you've done enough. Rest is the foundation from which you live. It's the starting place, not the finish line. You don't work your way to rest. You rest your way to work. You draw from me, and then you move. You connect with me, and then you act. You receive from me, and then you give. That's the order. And when you get the order right, everything changes. The burden that was crushing you becomes light. Not because the circumstances change, but because you're no longer carrying them alone. The yoke that was breaking you becomes easy. Not because the work disappears, but because you're yoked to someone who bears the weight. The exhaustion that was defining you begins to lift. Not because you suddenly have more energy, but because you're drawing from an endless source. Come to me. Stop right where you are, in all your weariness, and come to me. Not later. Not when you feel more spiritual. Not when you've prayed more, or tried harder, or gotten your life together. Now, tired as you are, weak as you feel, empty as you've become, come to me, and I will give you rest. Real, deep, soul-satisfying rest. The kind of rest that doesn't depend on your circumstances being perfect. The kind of rest that exists even in the middle of the storm. The kind of rest that holds you when everything else is falling apart. Rest that comes from knowing you're not alone. You're not responsible for everything. You're not carrying this by yourself. Rest that comes from trust, from surrender, from releasing what you were never meant to hold. This is my promise to you. Not that life will suddenly become easy. Not that all your problems will disappear. Not that you'll never be tired again, but that you will have rest for your soul. The deepest part of you, the part that has been anxious and afraid and exhausted, will find peace. Because you're no longer doing this alone. You're yoked to me, connected to me, drawing from me, and my strength never runs out. My peace never expires. My presence never leaves. I am with you, always, in the exhaustion, in the struggle, in the middle of the night when you can't sleep, and the morning when you can't get up, in the moments when you don't know how you'll make it through the day. I am with you, and I'm not just with you as an observer, watching from a distance. I'm with you as a partner, bearing the weight, sharing the load, carrying what you can't carry. So come to me. Let me lift what's been crushing you. Let me carry what's been breaking you. Let me bear what's been exhausting you. You were never meant to do this alone. And you don't have to. Come to me. Right now, in this moment, come to me. Not with words. Not with perfect prayers. Not with anything you have to conjure up. Just come. Turn your attention to me. Acknowledge my presence. Release your grip on what you've been holding. I'm here. I'm ready to receive it. Every burden, every fear, every anxiety, every responsibility, every weight. Lay it down. Hand it over. Give it to me. And in exchange, take my yoke. My easy, light yoke. The one that connects you to unlimited strength. The one that keeps you tethered to constant supply. The one that ensures you never have to carry alone again. This is the rest you've been desperate for. Not the absence of work, but the presence of peace in the middle of it. Not the removal of responsibility, but the sharing of the load. Not escape from life, but empowerment for life. And it's yours. Right now. Not because you've earned it. Not because you deserve it. Not because you've done everything right. But because I love you. Because I see you. Because I know what you need. And what you need is rest. So I'm giving it to you. Not someday. Not eventually. Not when you finally get everything figured out. Now, come to me, weary one. Come to me, heavy-laden soul. Come to me with everything you're carrying, everything that's crushing you, everything that's exhausting you. Come to me and find rest. The rest your soul has been crying out for. The rest that only I can give. Come. But maybe you're wondering, does he really see what I'm going through? Does he understand how hard this is, how heavy this weight feels, how desperate I've become? Can he see me? Really see me? In the middle of this mess, this struggle, this darkness I'm stumbling through? Yes. The answer is yes. Not just yes in a theological sense. Not just yes because that's what you're supposed to believe. But yes in the most real, most intimate, most personal way possible. He sees you. Right now, in this exact moment, he sees you. He sees the tears you've cried in the shower when no one else could hear. He sees the brave face you put on every morning, even though you're crumbling inside. He sees the smile you force when people ask how you're doing. He sees the truth you hide behind, I'm fine. He sees the nights you can't sleep because your mind won't stop racing. He sees you staring at the ceiling at 3 in the morning, wrestling with thoughts that won't let you rest. He sees the exhaustion behind your eyes that no amount of concealer can hide. He sees the weight you carry that no one else notices. The invisible burden that's bending your back, crushing your spirit, stealing your joy. He sees what you're holding that you can't put into words, the pain that's too deep for language, the ache that has no name. He sees your loneliness. Even when you're surrounded by people, he sees the isolation you feel, the disconnect, the sense that no one really knows you, no one really understands, no one really sees the real you beneath the surface. He sees you trying so hard to hold it all together, trying to be strong for everyone who needs you to be strong, trying to keep functioning when you're falling apart, trying to maintain when you're barely surviving. He sees the questions you're afraid to ask out loud, the doubts you think you shouldn't have, the anger you think you're not allowed to feel, the disappointment you think makes you ungrateful. He sees all of it, and he is not shocked. He is not disappointed. He is not distant. He is near. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Close, not far away, waiting for you to get yourself together before he'll come near. Not distant, requiring you to reach some spiritual standard before he'll draw close. Not removed, watching from heaven while you figure it out down here. Close, so close that he hears every whispered prayer you think is too small to matter. So close that he catches every tear you think is too insignificant to count. So close that he feels every hurt you think is too personal to share. He is close to the brokenhearted. That's you. Your heart is broken, isn't it? Broken by disappointment. Broken by loss. Broken by betrayal. Broken by the gap between how you thought life would be and how it actually is. Broken by dreams that died. Broken by prayers that seem unanswered. Broken by hope that's been deferred so long it's made your heart sick. Your heart is broken, and that's exactly the condition that brings him closest. He doesn't wait for you to put the pieces back together. He doesn't require you to fix what's shattered before he'll show up. He doesn't demand that you heal before he'll help. He comes close to the broken. He draws near to the shattered. He moves toward the wounded, not away from them, because he knows what it's like to be brokenhearted. He was despised and rejected, a man of sorrows, acquainted with deepest grief. He knows grief. He knows sorrow. He knows the weight of carrying pain that others can't see and don't understand. He was wounded. He was crushed. He was broken, not because he did anything wrong, but because he chose to enter into the fullness of human suffering. He chose to experience the depth of human pain. He chose to walk through the darkness so that when you walk through darkness, you would never walk alone. He knows what it's like to cry out and feel like the Father isn't listening. He knows what it's like to be in such agony that your sweat becomes like drops of blood. He knows what it's like to feel forsaken, abandoned, alone in your suffering. He knows. And because he knows, he doesn't minimize what you're going through. He doesn't tell you it's not that bad. He doesn't compare your pain to someone else's and tell you to be grateful. He doesn't rush you through your process or hurry you past your grief. He sits with you in it. He saves those who are crushed in spirit. Crushed. That's such a heavy word, isn't it? It speaks to pressure that's unbearable, weight that's too much, circumstances that have pressed down so hard that something inside you is broken. Your spirit is crushed. Not just tired, not just weary, crushed. The life has been pressed out of you. The hope has been squeezed from your heart. The joy has been flattened under the weight of too much for too long. And he sees it. He sees your crushed spirit, and he doesn't tell you to just have more faith. He doesn't lecture you about your perspective. He doesn't give you a pep talk about staying positive. He saves you. He reaches into the crushing pressure, and he lifts it. He steps into the weight that's breaking you, and he bears it. He enters into the darkness that's suffocating you, and he brings light. He saves those whose spirit is crushed. That's his specialty. Not the strong. Not the ones who have it all figured out. Not the ones who are crushing life. The crushed. The broken. The ones who have nothing left. The ones who are barely hanging on. The ones who don't know how they'll make it through another day. That's who he saves. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you know it completely. He knows your thoughts. Every single one. The ones you're ashamed of. The ones you wish you didn't have. The ones that spiral into darkness. The ones that circle with anxiety. The ones that replay every mistake. The ones that catastrophize every situation. He knows them all, and he doesn't condemn you for them. He knows that your mind is exhausted. He knows that your thoughts have become a prison. He knows that you're trapped in patterns of thinking that are wearing you down, and you don't know how to break free. He knows, and he's not angry at you for it. He's not disappointed in you for struggling. He's not keeping score of every negative thought, every fearful moment, every anxious spiral. He understands. He knows that you're weary. He knows that when you're this tired, your thoughts don't work right. Your perspective gets skewed. Everything feels worse than it is. The darkness feels darker. The problems feel bigger. The future feels more hopeless. He knows, and he's familiar with all your ways. The way you shut down when you're overwhelmed. The way you push people away when you need them most. The way you try to control everything when you're afraid. The way you numb yourself when the pain gets too intense. The way you pretend you're fine when you're falling apart. He knows all of it. Every coping mechanism. Every defense mechanism. Every way you try to protect yourself from more hurt. And he doesn't shame you for it. He understands why you do what you do. He sees the wounds beneath the behavior. He recognizes the fear behind the facade. He knows the pain that drives the patterns. He knows you. Not just the version of you that you show the world. Not just the edited version you present online. Not just the polished version you bring to church. He knows the real you. The messy you. The struggling you. The imperfect you. The tired you. The broken you. The you that you try to hide from everyone else. And he loves that version. He doesn't love a future version of you that has it all together. He doesn't love a theoretical version of you that's finally healed. He doesn't love a perfect version of you that doesn't exist. He loves this version. Right now. Right here. Exactly as you are. Tired. Weak. Struggling. Imperfect. He loves you. Not despite your weaknesses. Not in spite of your struggles. Not in denial of your imperfections. He loves you, fully aware of all of it. He hemmed you in behind and before. He laid his hand upon you. You can't go anywhere that he's not already there. You can't fall so far that he can't reach you. You can't mess up so badly that he abandons you. You can't sink so deep that he loses sight of you. He's behind you, covering your past. Every mistake, every regret, every failure. He's already been there, and he's already covered it. He's before you, preparing your future. Every unknown, every uncertainty, every fear about tomorrow. He's already been there, and he's already made a way. He's laid his hand upon you, not to push you down, not to hold you back, not to keep you in your place, to protect you, to guide you, to steady you, to remind you that you're not alone. His hand is upon you right now. In this moment, as you're reading these words, as you're feeling the weight of everything you're carrying, as you're wondering if you can keep going, his hand is upon you. Where can you go from his spirit? Where can you flee from his presence? If you go up to the heavens, he is there. If you make your bed in the depths, he is there. You can't outrun him. You can't hide from him. You can't go somewhere he isn't. Even when you feel far from him, he's near. Even when you can't sense his presence, he's present. Even when you think he's forgotten you, he's holding you. If you rise on the wings of the dawn, if you settle on the far side of the sea, even there his hand will guide you. His right hand will hold you fast. There's nowhere you can go where his hand doesn't reach. No depth of despair where he can't find you. No darkness so deep that he can't see you. No distance so far that he can't hold you. His hand is holding you fast. Not loosely, not casually, not half-heartedly. Fast, firmly, securely, unshakably. You may feel like you're slipping, but you're not slipping from his grip. You may feel like you're falling, but you're falling into his hands. You may feel like you're losing your hold, but he hasn't lost his hold on you. He's holding you fast, even in your weakness, even in your doubt, even in your struggle. If you say, "Surely the darkness will hide me and the light become night around me," even the darkness will not be dark to him. The night will shine like the day, for darkness is as light to him. Maybe you feel like you're in darkness right now. Darkness of confusion, darkness of depression, darkness of despair, darkness of disappointment. Maybe you feel like the light has gone out, like hope has disappeared, like you're stumbling through shadows with no sense of direction. He sees you in that darkness. The darkness doesn't hide you from him. It doesn't block his view. It doesn't limit his ability to reach you. To him, darkness is as light. The darkest night of your soul is fully visible to him. The deepest pit you're in is completely accessible to him. The thickest fog you're lost in is perfectly clear to him. He sees you, and he's not waiting for you to find your way out of the darkness before he helps you. He enters the darkness with you. He created your inmost being. He knit you together in your mother's womb. He made you, every part of you, the parts you like and the parts you don't, the strengths you're proud of and the weaknesses you're ashamed of, the gifts that come easily and the struggles that never seem to end. He made all of it, and he doesn't make mistakes. You are not an accident. You are not a cosmic coincidence. You are not a random collection of atoms that happen to come together. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Fearfully, with awe, with reverence, with careful intention. Wonderfully, with beauty, with purpose, with intricate design. You are a masterpiece, not because of what you do, not because of what you achieve, not because of how well you perform. You are a masterpiece because of who made you. And the Creator doesn't look at his creation with disappointment. He doesn't look at you and wish he'd made you differently. He doesn't look at your struggles and regret his design. He looks at you and sees someone he formed with intention, created with purpose, designed with love. You may not feel like a masterpiece right now. You may feel broken, flawed, defective. But feeling broken doesn't change the truth of how you were made. Your frame was not hidden from him when you were made in the secret place. When you were woven together in the depths of the earth, his eyes saw your unformed body. He saw you before you took your first breath. He knew you before anyone else did. He loved you before you did anything to earn it. All the days ordained for you were written in his book before one of them came to be. He's not surprised by where you are right now. This day, this hard, exhausting, overwhelming day, was in his book before you lived it. This struggle, this heavy, crushing, relentless struggle, he knew about it before it began. This season, this dark, difficult, draining season, he saw it coming before you entered it. And he didn't abandon you to face it alone. He didn't set you up to fail. He didn't lead you here to leave you here. He knew this day was coming, and he's been preparing you for it. He knew this struggle was ahead, and he's been equipping you for it. He knew this season was on the horizon, and he's been positioning himself to walk through it with you. You are not going through this because he's forgotten you. You are going through this while he's holding you. There's a difference. How precious are his thoughts toward you? How vast is the sum of them? His thoughts toward you are not thoughts of condemnation, not thoughts of disappointment, not thoughts of frustration. His thoughts toward you are precious, valuable, treasured, cherished. He thinks about you constantly, not with judgment, with love, not with criticism, with compassion, not with frustration, with tenderness. If you could count his thoughts toward you, they would outnumber the grains of sand. That's how much he thinks about you. That's how much you're on his mind. That's how much you matter to him. You're not a burden to him. You're not too much for him. You're not exhausting his patience or wearing out his love. You're precious to him, every moment of every day. When you wake, you are still with him. You don't have to earn his presence every morning. You don't have to qualify for his attention every day. You don't have to perform to keep his love. When you wake, you are with him. Before you do anything, before you accomplish anything, before you prove anything, You are with him, and you will be with him all day long. In the mundane moments, in the difficult hours, in the overwhelming circumstances, he is with you. When you feel him, he is there. When you don't feel him, he is still there. When you remember him, he is there. When you forget him, he is still there. His presence is not dependent on your awareness of it. He is with you, always. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. He invites you to bring him everything. Every anxious thought, every fearful moment, every worry that keeps you up at night. Bring it to him, not because he doesn't already know. He does, but because you need to release it. You need to stop carrying alone what he's willing to carry with you. See if there is any offensive way in you, and lead me in the way everlasting. He's not searching you to condemn you. He's searching you to heal you, to find the places where you're still wounded, to identify the patterns that are hurting you, to expose the lies you've believed so he can replace them with truth. He's not looking for reasons to reject you. He's looking for opportunities to restore you, and he will lead you, not just through this moment, not just through this day, not just through this season. He will lead you in the way everlasting, the path that leads to life, the way that leads to wholeness, the journey that leads to hope. He's leading you there, even now, even in this, even through this. He sees you, he knows you, he loves you, he's with you, and he will never, ever leave you. And here's what he wants you to know about tomorrow, about the future that's been weighing on your mind, filling you with anxiety, keeping you awake at night, about the days ahead that feel uncertain, unpredictable, overwhelming, about the path forward that you can't see clearly, can't map out perfectly, can't control completely. Here's what he wants you to know. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. Not those who have it all figured out. Not those who can see the whole path ahead. Not those who have perfect faith and unshakable confidence. Those who hope. That's all. Those who place their hope in him. Those who anchor their expectations in his character. Those who trust that even when they can't see the way, he's making a way. Hope isn't pretending everything is fine. Hope isn't denying the difficulty. Hope isn't toxic positivity that refuses to acknowledge pain. Hope is believing that God is good, even when life is hard. Hope is trusting that he's working even when you can't see it. Hope is holding on to his promises, even when circumstances seem to contradict them. And here's what happens when you hope in him. You will renew your strength. Renew. Not manufacture new strength out of nowhere. Not find strength you never had. Not become strong in your own power. Renew. Like something that was there before and is coming back. Like something that was depleted and is being restored. Like something that was empty and is being refilled. Your strength will be renewed. Not because you tried harder. Not because you did everything right. Not because you finally figured out the formula. But because you placed your hope in an inexhaustible source. The strength you've been running on, your own willpower, your own determination, your own grit, that runs out. That depletes. That reaches a limit. But his strength doesn't. His strength never diminishes. His power never fades. His resources never run dry. And when you hope in him, when you connect to him, when you draw from him, your strength is renewed. Not just maintained. Renewed. Restored. Replenished. Refreshed. They will soar on wings like eagles. You're going to rise again. I know you can't imagine it right now. I know you feel too heavy to fly, too tired to soar, too weighed down to rise. But you will. Not in your own strength. Not by your own effort. You will soar on wings like eagles. Eagles don't flap frantically to stay in the air. They don't exhaust themselves trying to maintain altitude. They spread their wings and catch the wind. They ride the currents. They let the updraft carry them higher. That's what's coming for you. Not more exhausting effort. Not more frantic striving. Not more depleting work. You're going to learn to catch the wind of his spirit. To ride the current of his grace. To let his power lift you higher than you could ever climb on your own. You will soar. Over the circumstances that are trying to keep you grounded. Over the problems that seem insurmountable. Over the obstacles that appear immovable. You will rise above them. Not because they disappeared. Not because they got smaller. But because you got perspective. Because you remembered how big your God is. Because you connected to power greater than your problems. They will run and not grow weary. You're going to have energy again. I know you can't feel it right now. I know every step feels like you're moving through mud. I know you're exhausted before the day even begins. But that's changing. You will run and not grow weary. Not because life gets easier. Not because you'll have fewer responsibilities. Not because the demands on you will decrease. But because you'll be running from a different place. Right now you're running on empty. Running on fumes. running on whatever scraps of energy you can scrape together. But you're going to learn to run from fullness, to move from a place of rest, to operate from overflow instead of depletion. You will run with purpose, with passion, with power, not dragging yourself forward, not forcing yourself to keep going, but running with renewed energy, with restored vitality, with replenished strength. And you will not grow weary. The weariness that has been your constant companion, the exhaustion that has defined your days, the fatigue that has colored everything, it's not permanent. It feels permanent right now. It feels like this is just who you are now, how life is now, what you should expect from now on. But it's not. This is a season, not a sentence. This is a chapter, not the whole story. This is a moment, not your identity. They will walk and not be faint. Even when you're not running, even when you're just walking, even when you're moving at the slowest pace, you will not faint. You will not collapse. You will not give out. You will not crumble under the weight. Because he's sustaining you. Walking might not seem impressive. It might not seem like victory. It might not seem like the triumphant ending you were hoping for. But sometimes walking is the miracle. Sometimes just putting one foot in front of the other when everything in you wants to quit. That's the victory. Sometimes just showing up when you have nothing left. That's the triumph. Sometimes just continuing when you can't see the point. That's the breakthrough. You will walk. Maybe not as fast as you used to. Maybe not as far as you'd like. Maybe not as strong as you once were. But you will walk. And you will not faint. You will not give up. You will not give in. You will not give out. Because the one who holds you is not letting go. The one who strengthens you is not growing weary. The one who sustains you is not running out of resources. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. This is his specialty, taking the weary and making them strong, taking the weak and making them powerful, taking the depleted and making them full. He doesn't wait until you're strong to help you. He gives strength to the weary. He doesn't require you to be powerful before he empowers you. He increases the power of the weak. Your weakness is not disqualifying you from his help. Your weakness is positioning you for his power. Because when you're weak, you know you need him. When you're depleted, you know you can't do it alone. When you're empty, you know you have to draw from him. And that's exactly where he wants you. Not because he enjoys watching you struggle, but because he knows that your greatest strength comes not from independence, but from dependence on him. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. Even the strongest people get tired. Even the most energetic people run out of steam. Even the most capable people reach their limit. This isn't unique to you. This isn't evidence that something is wrong with you. This isn't proof that you're failing. This is human. Everyone gets tired. Everyone grows weary. Everyone stumbles. The youth, with all their energy and vitality and strength, even they grow tired and weary. The young men, at the peak of their physical power, even they stumble and fall. No one has unlimited strength in themselves. No one can keep going indefinitely on their own power. No one is strong enough to never need help. So the fact that you're tired doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. The fact that you're weary doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're finite. The fact that you've reached your limit doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means you were designed to have limits, so you would learn to depend on the one who has none. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. This is the difference. Not that some people are stronger than others. Not that some people have more willpower, or more faith, or more capability. The difference is where you place your hope. When you place your hope in yourself, you're limited to your own strength. And your own strength runs out. When you place your hope in your circumstances, you're dependent on things outside your control. And circumstances change. When you place your hope in other people, you're relying on humans who are just as limited as you are. And people let you down. But when you place your hope in the Lord, you're connecting to unlimited power, inexhaustible resources, eternal strength. The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. He doesn't get tired. He doesn't need a break. He doesn't run out of energy. He doesn't have off days. He doesn't get overwhelmed. He doesn't reach his limit. He is the everlasting God. From eternity past to eternity future, he is the same. Unchanging, unfailing, undiminishing. He created the ends of the earth. The same power that spoke galaxies into existence, that set planets in motion, that hung stars in space, that power is available to you. The same creative force that formed mountains and carved oceans and designed every intricate detail of creation. That force is working on your behalf. He will not grow tired or weary. So when you draw from him, when you connect to him, when you hope in him, you're accessing strength that never depletes. You're tapping into power that never runs out. You're drawing from a well that never runs dry. His understanding no one can fathom. He understands what you don't. He sees what you can't. He knows what you need before you even ask. His understanding is beyond human comprehension. His wisdom is deeper than human knowledge. His ways are higher than human ways. So when you don't understand what he's doing, when you can't see his plan, when his timing doesn't make sense to you, remember, his understanding no one can fathom. He knows something you don't. He sees something you can't. He's working on something you haven't discovered yet. And you can trust him even when you don't understand him. I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? He's doing something new in your life. Not just repeating the old patterns. Not just recycling the same lessons. Not just taking you in circles. Something new. New hope. New strength. New perspective. New breakthrough. New opportunity. New season. It's already beginning. It's springing up even now. Even in the middle of your weariness. Even in what feels like barrenness. Do you not perceive it? Maybe you can't see it yet. Maybe it's too small to notice. Maybe it's hidden beneath the surface. But it's there. New life is beginning. New growth is starting. New possibilities are emerging. Even when you can't see it, he's working. Even when you can't feel it, he's moving. Even when you can't perceive it, he's doing something new. I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. Where you see wilderness, he's making a way. Where you see barrenness, he's creating streams. Where you see impossibility, he's preparing breakthrough. The wilderness you're in right now, the place that feels dry and desolate and dead, he's making a way through it. Not around it, through it. Because the way through is where you'll discover things you'd never find on an easier path. The strength you develop in the wilderness, the intimacy you discover in the desert, the dependence you learn in the dry places. He's not wasting your wilderness. He's using it to prepare you for what's next. And he's making streams in the wasteland. Where there was nothing, he's bringing life. Where there was drought, he's bringing water. Where there was death, he's bringing resurrection. The wasteland doesn't have to stay a wasteland. The dry place doesn't have to stay dry. The dead place doesn't have to stay dead. He specializes in bringing life where there was none. Water where there was drought. Hope where there was despair. Behold, I make all things new. Not some things. All things. Every broken place. Every wounded area. Every disappointed dream. Every failed attempt. Every wasted year. He makes all things new. He doesn't just patch up the old. He doesn't just repair what's broken. He makes it new. Better than it was before. Stronger than it was originally. More beautiful than you could have imagined. He's making you new. New heart. New mind. New spirit. New strength. New hope. Not by taking away everything that's happened. Not by erasing your story. Not by pretending the hard parts didn't exist. But by redeeming them. By transforming them. By using them to create something more beautiful than you could have created without them. Your pain is not wasted. Your struggle is not meaningless. Your weariness is not pointless. He's using all of it to make you new. Everything you're going through right now, every difficulty you're facing, every hardship you're enduring, it's not because he's trying to hurt you. He has plans to prosper you, to help you flourish, to help you thrive, to bring you into fullness. His plans are plans to give you hope and a future. Hope, confident expectation that good is coming. A future, a tomorrow that's better than today, a destination worth reaching, a purpose worth pursuing. You have a future. This is not the end. This is not where your story stops. This is not your final chapter. There is more ahead. More life. More joy. More peace. More purpose. More of him. The best is not behind you. The best is still to come. I know you can't see it right now. I know it feels like the best days are past, like you've already lived your peak, like it's all downhill from here. But that's not his plan. His plan is for you to have hope and a future. Hope that sustains you through today. A future that's worth pressing toward tomorrow. Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. This night won't last forever. This darkness is not permanent. This sorrow is not your destiny. Weeping may stay for the night. And it's been a long night, hasn't it? A night that feels like it will never end. A night where you've cried more tears than you thought possible. A night where you've wrestled with pain that seems unbearable. But it's still just a night. And morning is coming. Not might come. Not could come. Not hopefully comes. Comes. Certain. Inevitable. Guaranteed. The sun will rise again. The light will break through. The darkness will give way to dawn. And with the morning comes rejoicing. Not just the absence of weeping, not just the end of sorrow, but actual rejoicing, joy, celebration, gladness. It's coming. You will laugh again. You will smile again. You will feel light again. You will experience joy that isn't forced, peace that isn't fragile, hope that isn't hollow. It's coming. Not because circumstances will be perfect, not because all your problems will be solved, not because life will suddenly be easy, but because morning has a way of bringing perspective that night obscures, because light has a way of revealing hope that darkness hides, because the presence of God has a way of bringing joy that transcends circumstances. The morning is coming. Hold on, just a little longer. The night is darkest right before dawn, and dawn is breaking. So tonight, right now, let this truth settle in your spirit. Let it sink deeper than your thoughts, deeper than your fears, deeper than your exhaustion. Let it reach the place in you that has been holding everything together, the place that has been striving and struggling and straining. Let it reach the core of who you are. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. Not the world's peace. Not the kind of peace that depends on everything going right. Not the kind of peace that only exists when circumstances are perfect. Not the kind of peace that crumbles the moment something goes wrong. Not that kind of peace. My peace. The peace that existed before the foundation of the world. The peace that holds galaxies in place. The peace that calms storms with a word. The peace that passes all understanding. That peace, I give you. Not someday. Not eventually. Not when you finally get everything figured out. Now, in this moment, in the middle of your chaos, in the center of your storm, in the midst of your struggle, I give you my peace. I do not give to you as the world gives. The world gives conditionally. The world gives temporarily. The world gives based on performance, based on worthiness, based on what you bring to the table. But I don't give like that. I give freely. I give abundantly. I give unconditionally. I give because I am a giver, not because you are a perfect receiver. I give because of who I am, not because of who you are. I give because love gives, and I am love. So my peace is not dependent on you earning it. My peace is not contingent on you deserving it. My peace is not conditional on you maintaining it. My peace is a gift, and it's yours. Right now, do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. I know your heart has been troubled. I know anxiety has been your companion. I know fear has been whispering in your ear, painting pictures of worst-case scenarios, convincing you that disaster is just around the corner. I know, but I'm telling you, do not let your heart be troubled. Not because there's nothing to be troubled about. Not because your concerns aren't real. Not because the challenges you're facing aren't legitimate. But because you don't have to carry the trouble alone. You can give it to me. Every worry, every fear, every anxious thought, every worst-case scenario. Give it to me. Do not let your heart be troubled. Let it be at peace instead. Let it be at rest. Let it be held by me. And do not be afraid. Fear has been lying to you. Fear has been telling you that you won't make it, that you can't handle it, that everything is going to fall apart. Fear has been magnifying the problems and minimizing my presence. Fear has been convincing you that you're alone, that no one sees, that no one cares. But fear is a liar, and I'm the truth. The truth is, you're not alone. You've never been alone. You will never be alone. The truth is, I see everything you're going through, and I'm with you in it. The truth is, what you're facing is not bigger than me, not stronger than me, not beyond my ability to handle. So do not be afraid. I am with you. Cast all your anxiety on me because I care for you. All of it. Not just the big things. Not just the overwhelming things. Not just the things that seem important enough to bother me with. All of it. The anxiety about tomorrow. The worry about your finances. The concern about your relationships. The fear about your health. The stress about your job. The uncertainty about your future. All of it. Cast it on me. Throw it. Hurl it. Release it from your grip. Stop carrying what I'm willing to bear. Stop holding what I'm ready to take. Stop managing what I'm capable of handling. Cast it on me. Not because your problems are small. Not because your concerns are insignificant. Not because your fears are invalid. But because I care for you. I care about what keeps you up at night. I care about what weighs on your mind. I care about what burdens your heart. I care about you. Every detail of your life matters to me. Every worry you carry concerns me. Every tear you cry moves me. I care for you, so you can let it go. You can release your grip. You can stop trying to control everything. You can rest. Be still and know that I am God. Be still. Stop striving. Stop struggling. Stop trying to make everything happen in your own strength. Be still. Not passive. Not inactive. Not apathetic. But still. Settled. Quiet. At rest. Stop the internal chaos. Quiet the mental noise. Calm the emotional storm. Be still. In your body. Release the tension you're holding in your shoulders, in your jaw, in your chest. In your mind. Silence the thoughts that won't stop racing. The worries that won't stop circling. The fears that won't stop shouting. In your spirit. Settle the restlessness, the anxiety, the striving. Be still. And know that I am God. No, not just intellectually, but experientially. Not just in your head, but in your heart. Not just as information, but as intimate awareness. Know that I am God. I am the one in control, not you. I am the one holding everything together, not you. I am the one with unlimited power, unlimited wisdom, unlimited resources. I am God, and you are not. And that's good news. That means you can stop trying to be. You can stop trying to control everything, fix everything, manage everything. You can stop playing God and start trusting God. I am God, the creator of heaven and earth, the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, the one who was and is to come. I am God, and I am with you, always, even to the end of the age. Not just for a moment, not just for this season, not just until you get through this particular struggle. Always, every day, every hour, every minute, every second, always, in the good days and the hard days, in the victories and the defeats, in the mountaintop moments and the valley experiences. Always, I will never leave you. Never. Not when you fail. Not when you fall. Not when you disappoint me or yourself or others. Never. I will never leave you. Not when you doubt. Not when you question. Not when your faith feels weak and your hope feels thin. Never. I will never leave you. Not when you're at your worst. Not when you're at your weakest. Not when you're at your most broken. Never. I will never forsake you. Forsake, abandon, desert, leave behind. Never. I will not abandon you to face this alone. I will not desert you in your time of need. I will not leave you behind when the journey gets hard. I am committed to you, not because you're perfect, not because you deserve it, not because you've earned it, but because I love you, and love doesn't leave. Love stays. Love remains. Love endures. And I am love. So I'm staying. Through the exhaustion. Through the struggle. Through the dark night. Through the weary days. I'm staying. When you can't feel me, I'm still here. When you can't hear me, I'm still speaking. When you can't see me, I'm still working. I'm staying. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. This is my invitation to you. Not tomorrow. Not when you're better. Not when you've fixed yourself. Now, come to me, just as you are. Tired, weak, burdened, broken. Come to me, and I will give you rest. Not I might give you rest. Not I'll try to give you rest. Not I'll give you rest if you meet certain conditions. I will give you rest. Guaranteed. Certain. Sure. Rest for your soul. The deepest part of you that has been anxious, afraid, exhausted. Rest. Real rest. Deep rest. Soul rest. The peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds. This peace is not logical. It's not reasonable. It's not something you can explain or understand. It transcends understanding. It exists beyond the realm of circumstances. It functions outside the boundaries of logic. It operates in a dimension deeper than intellect. You can have peace when nothing makes sense. You can have peace when circumstances are still difficult. You can have peace when problems are still present. Because this peace doesn't depend on external conditions. This peace depends on internal connection to me. And this peace will guard your hearts and your minds. Guard, protect, defend, keep safe. Your heart will be guarded from despair, protected from hopelessness, defended against darkness. Your mind will be guarded from anxious thoughts, protected from fearful spirals, defended against destructive patterns. The peace of God will stand guard over your inner life, like a fortress, like a shield, like a wall of protection. Nothing that tries to disturb your peace can get through the guard of God's peace. No weapon forged against you will prevail. The enemy is trying to destroy you with exhaustion. He's trying to defeat you with weariness. He's trying to crush you with despair. But he won't succeed, because no weapon forged against you will prevail. Not the weapon of anxiety, not the weapon of fear, not the weapon of hopelessness, not the weapon of exhaustion. None of them will prevail. They might be present. They might attack. They might strike. but they will not prevail. Because you are protected by the one who cannot be defeated. You are guarded by the one who has already won. You are held by the one who cannot fail. The Lord is faithful, and he will strengthen you and protect you from the evil one. He is faithful. When you are faithless, he remains faithful. When you are weak, he remains strong. When you are failing, he remains constant. He is faithful. He will keep his promises. He will fulfill his word. He will do what he said he would do. And he will strengthen you. Not might strengthen you. Not could strengthen you. Not hopefully strengthen you. Will strengthen you. It's coming. It's certain. It's guaranteed. The strength you need for tomorrow, he will provide tomorrow. The strength you need for next week, he will provide next week. The strength you need for the future, he will provide when the future arrives. You don't have to store up enough strength for everything ahead. You just need strength for today. And he gives that strength daily. Fresh every morning. New every day. Sufficient for each moment. And he will protect you from the evil one. The one who wants to destroy you, discourage you, defeat you, God will protect you from him. The enemy's plans against you will not succeed. His schemes will not prevail. His attacks will not destroy you, because you are protected, not by your own strength, not by your own wisdom, not by your own efforts, but by God himself. The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. He goes before you, into tomorrow, into next week, into next month, into next year. He's already there. He's already prepared the way. He's already made provision. He's already set things in motion. You're not walking into the unknown. You're walking into what he already knows. You're not stepping into the uncertain. You're stepping into what he's already certain about. You're not moving into the unprepared. You're moving into what he's already prepared. He goes before you, and he will be with you. Not just ahead of you, with you, every step of the way. In the difficulty, in the struggle, in the uncertainty, he will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. So do not be afraid. There is no need for fear when you're accompanied by the one who has all power. There is no need for anxiety when you're walking with the one who knows all things. There is no need for worry when you're held by the one who controls all outcomes. Do not be afraid, and do not be discouraged. When things don't go as planned, when progress seems slow, when breakthrough seems delayed, do not be discouraged, because he's still working, he's still moving, he's still accomplishing his purposes in your life. What you see is not all there is. What you understand is not all that's happening. What you feel is not the full reality. He is at work behind the scenes, beneath the surface, in ways you cannot yet see. So do not be discouraged. In all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. In all things, not just the good things, not just the easy things, not just the things that make sense. All things, the painful things, the difficult things, the things you wish had never happened, even those things, he works for the good. Not that all things are good. They're not. Some things are terrible, tragic, painful. But God works in all things for good. He redeems what was meant for harm. He transforms what was meant for destruction. He uses what was meant to break you to actually make you stronger. Nothing is wasted in his hands. Not the pain, not the struggle, not the years that felt lost, not the seasons that felt barren. He works in all of it for good, for those who love him. That's you. Even with weak faith, even with questions, even with doubts, you love him. The very fact that you're here, listening to these words, reaching for hope, that's evidence of love. You wouldn't be seeking him if you didn't love him. You wouldn't be crying out to him if you didn't trust him on some level. You wouldn't be holding on if you didn't believe, somewhere deep inside, that he's worth holding on to. You love him, and he loves you, with an everlasting love. A love that doesn't change with your circumstances. A love that doesn't fluctuate with your performance. A love that doesn't diminish with your failure. Everlasting love, from before time began to after time ends. Constant, unchanging, eternal. He loves you, right now, in this moment, exactly as you are. Tired, weak, struggling, imperfect. He loves you, and nothing can separate you from his love. Not death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any powers, neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate you from the love of God. Nothing. Not your mistakes, not your failures, not your doubts, not your questions, not your weakness, not your weariness. Nothing can separate you from his love. You are held. You are secure. You are safe. In his love. Now may the Lord of peace himself give you peace at all times and in every way. At all times, not just in the good times, not just when circumstances are favorable, not just when you're doing well. At all times, in the middle of the storm, in the depths of struggle, in the darkness of night. At all times, and in every way. Peace in your mind, peace in your heart, peace in your spirit, peace in your body, peace in your relationships, peace in your circumstances. In every way, the Lord of peace himself, not a concept of peace, not an idea of peace, but the Lord of peace himself, will give you peace. Personal, present, powerful. His peace is with you now. So you can close your eyes tonight. You can lay your head down. You can release the burdens you've been carrying. You can let go of the worries that have been tormenting you. You can stop trying to figure everything out. You can rest, really rest, because he's watching over you. He who watches over you will not slumber. While you sleep, he's awake. While you rest, he's working. While you let go, he's holding on. He will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. He will watch over your coming and going both now and forevermore. You are safe. You are protected. You are held. So sleep in peace. Rest in hope. Close your eyes knowing that when you open them tomorrow, his mercies will be new. His faithfulness will be fresh. His provision will be present. Great is his faithfulness. His compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Every morning. Not just some mornings. Not just good mornings. Every morning. When you wake up still tired, his mercies are new. When you wake up still struggling, his compassions are fresh. When you wake up still uncertain, his faithfulness is sure. Every morning. Tomorrow is a new day. A fresh start. A blank page. And he will be there. With new strength for your weakness. With new hope for your discouragement. With new grace for your struggle. Every morning. So you don't have to worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. You don't have to carry tomorrow's burdens today. You don't have to solve tomorrow's problems today. You don't have to find tomorrow's strength today. You just need to rest today. And trust that tomorrow's grace will be there tomorrow. Because it will be. His grace is sufficient. For every moment. For every challenge. For every need. His grace is sufficient. You don't need more than his grace. You don't need perfect circumstances plus his grace. You don't need endless strength plus his grace. You don't need complete understanding plus his grace. You just need his grace. And his grace is sufficient. For you. For this. For now. For tomorrow. For always. His grace is sufficient. And his power is made perfect in weakness. Your weakness is not disqualifying you. Your weakness is positioning you for his power. When you are weak, then you are strong. Because in your weakness, his strength is revealed. In your inability, his ability shines. In your limitation, his limitlessness is displayed. So you can stop apologizing for being weak. You can stop feeling guilty for being tired. You can stop being ashamed of needing help. Your weakness is the canvas on which he paints his strength. Your emptiness is the vessel he fills with his fullness. Your need is the opportunity for his provision. You are exactly where you need to be. Not despite your weakness. Because of it. Not despite your weariness. Because of it. Not despite your need. Because of it. You are positioned for his power. You are set up for his strength. You are ready for his renewal. So rest now. Let your body rest. Let your mind rest. Let your heart rest. Let your soul rest. Rest in his presence. Rest in his promises. Rest in his peace. You are loved. More than you know. Deeper than you understand. Greater than you can imagine. You are loved. You are held. By hands that will never let go. By arms that will never grow tired. By a love that will never fail. You are held. You are not alone. Not now. Not ever. You are not alone. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. His blessing is upon you. His grace surrounds you. His peace fills you. You are his beloved, his treasured one, his child, and he is with you, always. Now close your eyes. Rest in his love. Sleep in his peace. Wake in his hope. You are safe. You are seen. You are loved. Rest now. Rest.